Hello guys, welcome to Active Extraction Warlock Guide. In this guide I'm gonna tell you a lot of things about Warlock Extraction, like rotation, talents, gems, everything that you need to know to give good DPS. Let's start with talents. I attached the image of talents, so as you can see, you just don't put talent points on after match. Improvement Searing Pain and Black Latch. That's on the part of destruction. Then on Demonology you will spend 3 on 3 Dark Arts, 2 on 2 Fell Synergy and 2 on 2 Mana Feed. With this we end on the Demonology part, then we go to Affliction, spend 3 points left. You will spend them in Improve Corruption. As you can read maybe on the talent information, it's really good because it will give you more 12% of damage from corruption. So that's all you need to know about talents. Let's skip to the part of gems. Gems, first of all, if you're using the engineering ad, you will need to have 2 different gems from engineering. You can buy them on the engineering supply trainer or vendor by trading bags and things that you do with engineering for gems. In my case I use plus 208 critical strike and plus 208 hit. The hit because, as I'm gonna say later on the reforged part, it's really important you to be hit capped. About the meta gem, I use plus 50 for intellect and 3% increase critical damage. And on the other gems, when I need to be hit capped, I stack intellect and hit, 20 intellect and 20 hit from the purple gem. And when I'm already hit capped, I stack 40 intellect from the red gem. You can buy them on the action house, or if you have in jewel crafting too, you can make them yourself. About the enchants, the most important enchant for range DPS that using mana is the torrent that gives you brutal spell power to the weapon. The other enchants from the other years, you just need the things that give you mastery and intellect. It's all you need. You don't need spirit, please. People, stop stacking spirit if you're a DPS, really. Then about reforging. The 3 main stats that the extraction warlocks needs is first of all intellect, then hit to be hit capped. When you're hit capped you don't need to stack more hit, and then is mastery. Why mastery? The extraction mastery, for each point of mastery it will give you 1.35% more fire damage. So as you can see, most of your spells that you're gonna cast are fire, so plus fire damage equal plus DPS, and what you want to do is give as much as DPS as you can. That's all about reforging. It's really easy. Then about the rotation in the beginning can be really hard to learn, but after a bit it will be almost instinctive. First of all, you will start with an instant soulfire. How can you get the instant soulfire? You use first the soul burn. This will proc you an instant soulfire. Now I just advise you to use one soul burn because this is why. From the height bosses, most of the time your pet gonna die, and your pet cast time is like 5 or 6 seconds, I'm not sure now. But as you can see, stop you giving DPS to spawn a pet, and your pet gonna be really useful on the fight. It will downgrade your DPS, and you don't want that. So I let the other 2 soul burns out, so if my pet dies, I can instant cast the pet. Then the thing that gives you more damage from warlocks, but that's any spec of warlock, is the curses. You will use 4 of them. The emulate, that gives you fire damage to the target. Corruption, that gives you shadow damage to the target. Bone of Doom, that gives you shadow damage to the target, and has 20% chance to summon a demon guardian, what is really good. And Curse of Elements, that will make the target receives more damage, basically, plus 8% damage. These curses you must be always up, so wherever it's almost down, you refresh them. The emulate will proc you conflagrate. The conflagrate will make your shadow bolt and incinerate much faster to cast, so it's better you to use every time you can. Every time is out of cooldown, the conflagrate. The rotation, I will tell you my rotation, you can choose yours, but I use the Soulfire first, then I put the 4 curses. When I end to put the 4 curses, the Soulfire buff that makes you deal plus fire damage is almost down, so what you're gonna do is cast another Soulfire to refresh it. When you cast the Soulfire to refresh the buff, your emulate and corruption will be almost down too, so you refresh those 2, just those 2, because the others, the Bane of Doom is for 1 minute and the other for 5. Refresh them and will proc you the conflagrate, because every time you cast emulate, it will proc you conflagrate. When you end to refresh those curses, you cast conflagrate and then shadow bolt and 2 incinerate. Then you come to the beginning, another Soulfire, the curses. Now the Soulfire is like when you first end the first rotation, you'll be able to cast like 2 Soulfires until the conflagrate cooldown ends. So you cast 2 Soulfires and then go to the curses, conflagrate, Shadow's bolt, and to incinerate. It's always the same thing. This will gonna be like incentives for you. About the pet that you're gonna use, it's Imp, because it gives fire damage, and since you have the Soulfire buff, it's gonna deal more damage. To who don't know how to make the Imp be always casting Soulfire, all you have to do is right click on the spell icon, and he will be always that is available, will be casting the fire bolt. The glyphs. The glyphs that I use, main glyphs, primary glyphs in this case, is glyph of incinerate, glyph of imp, and glyph of emulate. The rest of the glyphs, it's more about how you like to play. I have one of a glyph of shadow flames, a glyph of soulstone, because all the others it will not affect your DPS. They're doing nothing, so it's wherever you want. I think that's all. In the right tutorials I give you some tips, random tips for the bosses, and I hope you have enjoyed. If you do, please subscribe, like my video, comment. Any comment will be appreciated, bad or good, whatever. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.